Hello YouTube, welcome back to the layout. This is Model Train 9500. I've got a few new things to show you here, and I'm also going to disclose the plans for my layout, which will be coming up when I hit 500 subscribers. That's when I'll start selling off what I do have, and then I will begin the new layout. But first I'm going to go over a few new things. First off is my Proto 2000 RS27 that you see here. I gave it a bit of a dirt grime to this side. I used the same paint that I did when I weathered my BNSF ES44AC, and I think it turned out pretty good. I forget if I weathered this side or not. This side also has a bit of a light weathering, although this side is much more complete, and I'll get to the other side eventually. For those of you that complain that my videos are shaky, I'm sorry, I'm recording from my iPhone right now, so that's why it's a bit shaky. I'm sorry, get over it. Next I have here are two Wabash ACF 70-ton open side covered hoppers. I actually have three of them, but I haven't finished the third one yet. They're a Kato model, and they come as a kit. And it's a pretty, it's a fairly easy model to build. There's a lot of parts, lots of detail. There's piping on the top here, all these little hatches. There's the, let's see if I can pull this thing up here. There's brake detail in there. Also on the bottom, the trucks I found are pretty detailed as well. If you look in on the side, there's brake shoes, and you put those in separately, and then there's little hatches on the bottom, and then there's the piping up here, or whatever metal latch or release or something along the edge there. And the wheels on them, these things roll really nicely. Check this out. Alright, so I'll just give it a little bit of a light tap. It couples up. The couplers on them are the Kato couplers. You have to put them together yourself. For the most part I like them, although this one seems to be a bit tight, so I'll probably find a KD and clip that in. Just replace it. But I got one more to go here. I got a 3-pack of them, numbered, 30,004, 30,001, and 30,000 overall. So that's that. I'm working on building a Norfolk Southern mixed train, and I picked these up, the Wabash, even though the Wabash Railroad is a bit old and not, probably, well, I'm going to run it with my Norfolk Southern mixed train because I think it'd look pretty good. Let's see, what do I have next here? I got I'm working on my Genesis SD70 ACE. Oh, not SD70, SD70 Mac. And, or is it just an M? It might just be an M. Yeah, it's just an SD70M. I fixed a lot of parts on it. The lights and the wiring, I completely redid that. They were getting old, and one of the light wires popped off, so I completely redid that. I reworked the wheels, and now it runs really nice and smooth, like a Genesis should. This thing's broken. I don't know what to do about it, but I'm taking a soldering iron and some tools to it, and I'm going to see what I can do to get that working. And now is the big thing that a lot of people have been wondering about, and that's my new layout. Like I said, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to sell this table and this table, and I'll put this one in storage somewhere, and start a completely new layout. So, don't mind this front thing here, but what we're looking at is basically this is what it's going to be like relative to where everything is now. Right there is going to be this section, and it's going to go around like that. It's going to have two main lines. Overall, it's a 12 by 16, and this, so it's 12 and 16, and this is 2 feet wide here, and this is a 4 by 4 by 2 by 2, and whatever that is in there. You guys can do Pythagorean theorem for me. But basically it's going to be 2 main lines. I'm going to have one section that's a long, big bridge with a river running under it. I think that'll be kind of cool. Some of you could think of the Susquehanna River and the railroad bridges over that in Harrisburg. So that's something that I'll be looking to model it after. That'll give you an idea of what size we're looking at here. I'm probably going to use code 83 track. Not only does it look more realistic, the ties are brown and spaced closer, which is more accurate to what the real things look like, but also, contrary to common belief, the code 83 rails actually give more room for the flanges because the railroad ties are smaller. So compared to the code 100, more cars and engines will be compatible with the 83 rail rather than the 100, and then again there's the more accurate realism factor. So that's basically what we're going to be looking at here. Now as far as scenery goes, I haven't figured that out. I'm thinking along the edges it's going to be higher than it will along the inside, so I'll be able to kind of build things up in the back and then drop it off in the front. Kind of like you'll see in this Woodland Scenics photo, in this bottom left-hand corner. It's kind of higher on the left and lower on the right, and the 2 mains are in the middle. Also right here, lower on the left, which would be the inside, so we could picture this being over here, and higher on the right. And right here, same deal. Lower on the inside, higher on the outside. And also right here. Now it's completely flat here, which I would probably have, because I do plan, well, I'll get into that in a few minutes here, but higher on the outside, lower on the inside. I think that's how I'm going to do it here. Scenery-wise, I'm going to be modeling the Pennsylvania, Virginia, Georgia, all of the East Coast during the spring and summer months. So pretty much everything you see here, very much so right like this, and also like you see there. I really like this, except for the bridge going across. I won't be doing that, but you can expect to see something of this nature. If you guys have any suggestions as to how to do this, that would be great. A lot of this I still have some questions myself that I need to figure out, but I definitely will be getting to the layout, and I'm really excited to do so. So 500 subscribers, you'll start seeing some changes here. I'll work on selling this stuff and getting the new boards in to have it all done. I plan to use just about all FlexTrack except for the turnouts and a few little straight pieces right at the ends where, right where these pieces join. That way I make sure that it connects perfectly straight without much trouble at all using FlexTrack. Lastly, there was one thing I was going to go over. What was it? I know there was something. Oh yeah, along with the Pennsylvania scenery, well not Pennsylvania, but I don't know why I keep saying Pennsylvania. It's probably because I got those cars in Pennsylvania. The East Coast scenery, I guess, is I'm going to have a granary, an engine shed. One of these 4 corners here is going to have turnout and a place to keep most of my DCC engines. I'll have a granary, something like this, and then also a coal facility, which I will ideally model very similar to what they have here. So that's it. Let's see, that's all I got. Look for more layout videos in the future. I'll be happy to weather your stuff. Send me an email. I'll do it for a small cost for you, in addition to shipping. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and look for more videos in the future.